Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the most surprising coincidences ever recorded. You won't believe how these events unfolded. We're talking about those crazy moments in life that make you question if it's all just random chance or if there's something bigger at play. From twin brothers living parallel lives to a man surviving not one but two atomic bombs, these stories are sure to leave you speechless. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready to have your mind blown because these coincidences are absolutely insane. Imagine living your entire life never knowing you had an identical twin, only to bump into them by pure chance. That's exactly what happened to two men who were separated at birth and grew up living shockingly similar lives. They both were named James, loved woodworking, and even married women named Linda. It's like they were destined to find each other. Years later, they both remarried, you guessed it. Women named Betty. I mean, what are the odds? It's like the universe was playing a giant game of connect the dots. These incredible coincidences prove that reality is often stranger than fiction. It makes you wonder, are these just random occurrences or is there something more to it? This next story is about a man named Suou Yamaguchi, and let me tell you, this guy had some serious luck, or maybe it was the opposite. Picture this: Hiroshima, August 6, 1945. Sutomu was on a business trip when the atomic bomb detonated just 2 miles away. He survived, badly burned, but alive. He then traveled back to his hometown, Nagasaki. 3 days later, another atomic bomb. You can't make this stuff up. And guess what? He survived that too. Talk about defying the odds. Sutomu Yamaguchi's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and one of the most unbelievable coincidences in history. Chapter 3. A tragic twist of fate at Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam is an incredible feat of engineering, but its construction came at a cost. Over 100 people lost their lives during the project, and among those tragedies lies a chilling coincidence. The first man to die during the construction of the Hoover Dam was a surveyor named John Gregory Tierney. He died in a freak accident on December 20th, 1922. 13 years later, the last man to die on the project was Patrick Tierney, John Gregory Tierney's son. And guess what? Patrick died on December 20th as well, exactly 13 years to the day after his father. It's a heartbreaking story that reminds us that even amidst grand achievements, tragedy can strike in the most unexpected and coincidental ways. Chapter 4. The book that foreshadowed the Titanic. Now let's talk about a chilling literary coincidence that sent shivers down everyone's spines. 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel called Futility was published, and it tells the story of a massive unsinkable ship called the Titan. This fictional ship, just like the Titanic, hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic and sank, taking many lives with it. The similarities between the book and the real-life tragedy are eerie, but it gets even weirder. The author of Futility even described the Titan's size and speed, which were almost identical to the Titanic's. It's enough to make you wonder if the author had some kind of premonition, or if it was just a really strange coincidence. Chapter 5. The Civil War bullet that found its mark, years later. Imagine being a soldier in the heat of battle, firing your weapon, and years later, that very bullet finds its way to its intended target. Sounds crazy, right? Well, that's exactly what happened during the American Civil War. A Union soldier fired his musket, and the bullet ricocheted off a few objects before lodging itself in the belt buckle of a Confederate soldier. The soldier, miraculously unharmed, kept the bullet as a souvenir. Years later, long after the war had ended, that same soldier was at home when he decided to remove the bullet from his buckle. As he was trying to pry it loose, the bullet slipped, hit the floor, and discharged. The bullet struck the man in the leg, finally fulfilling its destiny, albeit years later. It's a bizarre and somewhat comical example of how fate, or maybe just really bad luck, can play out in the strangest ways. Coincidences, real or just random? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these mind-blowing coincidences, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. From twin brothers living parallel lives to a man cheating death not once but twice, these stories show us that sometimes, truth is stranger than fiction. What do you think? Are these just random occurrences or is there something more going on? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.